This is breaking news.
7 Most Manipulative Squid Game Characters. Ranked. Squid Game is one of the most successful modern limited series. It has shocked fans and critics with its thrilling story and intricate characters, and the show has already been renewed for its 3rd season. A group of powerful individuals recruit downtrodden civilians and force them to play life-or-death games for their entertainment, with the promise of riches for whoever survives to the end. Squid Game focuses primarily on the players and the struggles they go through as they quickly end up in over their heads and must do the unthinkable to survive another moment. Squid Game is not a simple test of physical ability or skill. Sometimes, games can be manipulated or tested using the right strategy. The ability to see all the pieces in a game can give a player an advantage and help them move on to the next round. Not many players are capable of this, as the games can only be designed by the host and the VIPs. However, those who perform well under pressure and have no qualms about playing with people's lives manipulate the system and their fellow players to win the game. Here are some of the most manipulative characters in Squid Game. Suga may be the star of the show and dons a mission of redemption in Season 2 of Squid Game. However, in Season 1, he was just like the other players in the first game and was lured in by the recruiter for his greed and massive amount of debt. A main focal point of Squid Game's first season was Song Gi-hun's constant moral battle between wanting to win the game and his unwillingness to sacrifice those around him. While he tried to maintain his good guy persona, from time to time, he would slip into a manipulative persona, like during the marbles game where he seemingly took advantage of Nam. The recruiter's job is one of the most insidious responsibilities in Squid Game. He is tasked with finding desperate and depraved individuals who would make for good entertainment for the VIPs. To do this, the recruiter preys upon each individual's weaknesses, debt, greed, or naivety to lure them into making a decision that will alter the rest of their life, and most likely end in them losing it. What makes the recruiter even worse is how much joy he takes in leading his victims to their doom. He takes pride in his job and the hundreds of people who have died because of it. Han Mingyeo was the queen of the Squid Game in Season 1 after arriving like the other players and instantly understanding the stakes after the first game. Not out of desperation, but as insurance for survival, Han Mingyeo attached herself to the strongest player in the game, Jang Dek-soo. Using her charm and sexual prowess, she caught Jang Dek-soo on a hook and rode him as far as she could. Unfortunately, 2 wrongs don't make a right, and Jang Dek-soo eventually turns on her, which is his most fatal mistake. Nam appeared to be a feeble old man who had no business being invited to the games, clearly suffering from diminished capacity. However, as the games went on, Nam seemed to have a slight edge, with his younger self coming to the surface to help him survive. Unfortunately, this was not the case, as Nam was a facade, and he was a part of organizing the games all along. Never in any real danger, Player 001 was a benefactor of the games and wanted to experience them in person. This makes him one of the most sinister and manipulative characters, not only to the players, but also to the viewers.